Hey everybody, Justin from Playing Board Games here, and I'm trying out something new on the channel, which is Historic Brawl on Magic Arena. Historic Brawl is essentially just like Commander, but with only the cards that are in the historic format on Magic Arena. I love playing Brawl. I play a lot of it on my own off time, and now with Historic Brawl becoming a permanent thing, I'm thinking, hey, I like playing it. I like making content. Why don't we try the two together? Because I enjoy just playing some Brawl. So what I do is I have a bunch of matches for you that I've just recorded with this deck, which is a Svella Ice Shaper deck. She has the ability, which is she's a 2/4 for 1 and a red-green. She's a legendary snow creature and a troll warrior. 3 mana tap, create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manaliths. With tap, add 1 mana of any color. And the Icy Manaliths, as you can see, snow artifact token. She has the activated ability 6 red-green, tap, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So the goal of this deck is pretty simple. We will try to ramp up into big things or to Svella's ability, and then take advantage of that by putting big, heavy things onto the board that overwhelm our opponents. As you can see, we'll start with we have a bunch of ramp. We have Llanowar Elves, we have Druid of the Cowl, Drover of the Mighty, Elfhame Druid, Incubation Druid, Leaf Gilder, and Paradise Druid, in terms of, 2 drops and 1 drops that generate mana for us. We have Mind Stone, Cold Heart, Arcane Signet. Because it's Brawl, you got to play Arcane Signet. And then we have over here Skyclave Relic, Replicating Ring. These are just things that help us play some of the more expensive cards that we're going to go into our top end. If you want an easier thing than viewing in this video, you can go down into the description below. I have made a deck list for this. This deck is probably not crazy budget friendly. I did try to, where I could, not put in rares and mythics, but there were some that, especially when you get to your top end, like if you go through this, the big splashy things are gonna be rares and mythics. If you want to build a more budget version of this deck and build into the big splashy things, just grab the biggest drops you can find that you have in your collection that are red and green and put them in here. A few other things that we have that are noticeable. We have I'm running stuff like Thrill of Possibility and Unexpected Windfall to draw cards. We have Harmonize to draw cards. Toski is also like a card draw engine in this deck. We have some artifact removal in terms of a Braid, which is also creature removal. We also have Ancient Grudge. There's also the Angirius for this. He works well for that. We have some removal. We got Bonecrusher Giant. He's just a great card. His Prevent Damage can also work well if you run into any fog decks. Thunder and Rebuke, it's kind of slow, but it can kill a Planeswalker. You got to be able to do that. This is less like Commander, where it's a multiplayer format, and you can get away with having your other people, the table balances itself. In 1v1, it's just you. You have to do it. Now, let's look at our top end. We just grabbed big things. This guy's good, Terror of the Peaks, because, he turns your creatures into removal spells. The big thing, Kogla is a big thing, but also just very strong. There's so much on him that is great. The Return of Human, I've never really seen have happen. But the Fight and Destroy Artifacts enchantment is super sick. Big thing. Fun card. I don't think it's necessarily great, but it's fine. Big thing. This guy also you could probably replace with something else. He's not too impressive. Big thing. A big thing that also triples your mana, which is important to make more big things. Big thing. This also could be a Crater Hoof Behemoth. I do have it in this collection, but I decided to, try to make this, in a perfect world, I would have added him as well, right? But I'm trying to make this somewhat conscious when I'm building, to not just load it with only rares and mythics. You need to play Ugin if you're playing Brawl. That's a rule. Great Henge is great, and the Trask is a new card from the latest set that I've really been enjoying in this video. He's a strong card. He's very fun. and it's fun to play and attack with him. So yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff, but you can look through the deck list if you go down into the description below. But in the meantime, I have a few matches for you. So why don't you enjoy those, and then I'll be back with the roundup very soon. Okay, what do we got here? Oh no, not Omnath. Omnath is very strong, but it'll be a good test for our deck, and honestly, this hand is really good. This is a great hand. Because we can get Llanowar on turn 1. Yeah, we're keeping this. They always get... Every Omnath deck I've played, they always get to where they need to go on turn 4. They always have the Omnath out, which is kind of just crazy. Just absolutely nutters. It's just that the power of Omnath. See, look at that. I mean, okay, they're running a bit low here. Scoot Swarm, luckily, that's a fantastic draw. Holy cow, we cannot be upset about that. Only 3 mana, so we will send in this guy. Get the damage going. If we had the red, we could have played Svella there, which would have been really nice. But, oh my god, we have a world of choices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, because we have the Castle Garenbrig. Let's see what happens. So if we do this... No, sorry. Okay, no, then we need to do that. Alright. I mean, yeah, let's put them on the back foot, right? Let's get something huge out. And then now it's up to our Omnath player, who are missing blue. Just blue. But I mean, if this old Gnawbone connects, we've pretty much, like, won this game. And this is some great ramp. Like, this is, you know, a turn 4 7-drop. All right, cool. We're going to see Escape to the Wilds. That's nice. They can play one more land this turn. And honestly, none of those cards scare me. So, like, let's just start off by nuking our opponent. Let's bring in and just get 7 treasures. Wow. Okay. So we're going to actually keep this pretty chill, I think. We don't want to, like, right now we are ahead. So, like, let's just drop the easy stuff. We could also, you know, we could drop Svella. Let's drop her out as well. And then next turn, okay. All right. That was some good ramp, and we beat an Omnath deck. They were a bit color screwed, but, you know, feels good. As we have the queue going. All right, man, this queue's bumping. I mean, I'm very excited for it. Ooh, you're white and black, right? I don't know your name, but you're a black-white angel? Furia, Judge of Valor. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Honestly, sounds fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to run with this hand. I'm going to keep this one. It's a little risky, but we get Cold Steel Heart on turn 2. And like that's pretty good. I think this is going to be an alright game. If we draw a mountain off the top like that, you know what? We're just going to drop that out there. And then here, we're going to choose red. All right, then we get Svella out next turn, and the ramp is going strong. What the heck are you? Whenever you foretell a card... Oh, right, okay. So, that is actually probably priority number 1. We just don't want this to be a thing. Let's just not get value out of that creature. And we can just, like, stay ahead. And now we have 5 mana on the board. 6, we can get this out next turn, and right now just focus on mana. We could also get Svella out. There's, like, nothing bad with that, but I think instead we're actually just going to drop this guy. Get something big on the board, and hit for a bunch of damage. There are white-black, so they have, like, the best just, like, straight-up creature removal. So we're expecting this guy to die. But that's expected. And, like, it's white-black. Our creatures are going to die. It just matters that if we can get the mana going. So I think because their turn's going to be pretty butt this time, yeah, we just drop this out and we kick it. And we just get huge on mana. So now, like, pretty much whatever we draw, we're good. Otherwise, we're going to drop Svella out here. They're going to bring their commander in, which does have lifelink, which is... oh, they're going to do this. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to start with Svella, because we want to get her on the board. And then I am going to draw 3 cards. Nice. Okay. Get the mountain out. We have the Tarask next turn, which is huge. Oh my god. And then, what's this enchantment do? Whenever an angel dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. Okay, we do not want that. So we're going to get, we're going to say no. We're going to say bye to that. And now, honestly, this is looking pretty alright, especially if we can resolve the Tarask next turn. We're not going to say no to that. Because big mana rules. I love... So it's no surprise that, like, there's a lot of... No, you can I'll take 4. There is a lot of... with the commander balancing in this game. So it's kind of nice to be playing something that's a little bit, like, less powerful, like, in terms of its commander, but, like, it still is just, like, a ramp deck, which is fun. I like the archetype. The only archetype I like more in Brawl is Control. I love me some blue-black Control. But right now, Ashiok is pretty, she's pretty strong, so she's only matches up against the few. You're kind of like in your own bubble. Okay. All right. Well, I was hoping to attack with the Tarask just once, but that deck ramped like nobody's business. Holy cow. We had so much mana in play. What do we got here? Rise of the Redeemed? Reese? That's how you say it, right? It's Reese. He is... Okay, so this hand actually is pretty good. We have some removal for when he comes out on turn 1 or 2. We have a bunch of ramp. So it's going to be a little bit slow with the ramp, but I think it's still fine. The Lithovorm engine is a little bit of like a perfect dream world. Like it's Magic Christmas Land that this card's going to work out, right? Like that's kind of like, it's kind of like a win more. But we're not going to say... We're not going to say no to trying it out if we have the opportunity to slow down and do it. Okay, they wanted the 2, so what are they going to play? Honestly, them ramping, are they going to bring out Reese here? Because if they do, it's going to slow us down a tiny bit, but then they also get it next turn, but then they, like, lose out on a turn. So I'm wondering if it's better. It's actually probably better, given with what we're seeing here, to get a creature out. We want to get some ramp going. Because if we don't draw another land, if we drew another land, I probably would have still just Scorching. But, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. We got another removal here that's like pretty sweet with what we got. But we might just keep it going. We might just keep the ramp going because Reese isn't too scary right now. Daxos is a little bit spookier. If you control 2 or more other lands. All right, so that's going to come in tapped. I think we're just going to try to slow our opponent down and just get the board going for us. Because we will win the long game here. I think. I mean, token strategies usually do good in the long game. Like, were you meowing at me? That's a good card. It's a very strong card. Okay. Hey, look at the... Speak of the devil. think we want to get the land out. Sorry, the ramp out. We want the guy. We want the guy who's going to help us do what we need to do. That is not a land. Our opponent's going to be really upset when we put that on Reese. They're going to be pretty PO'd about that. We have 5 mana working, though. So next turn, we're probably going to bring out Svella. Also, bringing out our own Chariot could be good because we want to, like, not let theirs cascade forever, right? Yeah, that's fine. When it dies, create a 1/1 token. Create tokens. It's almost like this deck has a plan. And then they're going to get in the Chariot. Yep. An Ancient Grudge off the top would be really sick. Like, that would be a nice get. They're going to copy one of those. Yep. I'm going to go no blocks. Alright, so their board is looking a little bit spicy. That's a huge draw. But we don't control a forest. Which is... We'll worry about... We'll get that next turn. Alright, so we could play Svella. We could play this 4/4. But I think just getting our own Chariot out is going to be enough. It's a bit tough. I do feel like we're on the back foot here. So this is one of those questions now you ask yourself as you're playing this deck, because I don't think we have Anger of the Gods in here, but would that be worth it to give us a bit of a boost? In a situation like this? The Chariot's rough. But we do have 6 mana next turn. So we can just drop this 6/6, which is really going to slow... This guy's a bit of an issue. It's just going to kind of slow everything down. Cat, you say? Who would have thought? Oh. Always a surprise when they don't attack. Okay. We have a ton of cool choices here. Creature token you control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. That's what we're, like, worried about. Okay. So I think we just drop a 6/6. I think we just drop the 6/6 because that stops the Chariot dead. They have 3 cards in hand and 4 mana. Yeah, this thing's tough for them to get through. That's just a big... Look at that! That freaking face. That's just a big boy. No attacks, please. We're currently, I feel like we're still on the back foot. Getting this Leyline Tyrant out is going to be sweet as well in the future. I mean, we have like a lot of big draws, and our mana is where we need it to be to take advantage of a lot of them. We want to get Svella out because, as always, she is a resource. She is our deck, and when it slows down to this point where like maybe we can bring out some Icy Manaliths to get even more money. Lithoform engine, yeah, the Lithoform engine, if it ever slows down, could be good. Opponent's definitely thinking about some things. Are they going to play Reese here? That is a bit of an issue. That is rather unfortunate. Okay, so what we do is we just let that resolve. That's a bit unfortunate. Are they going to activate the Chariot? Yeah. Okay. Dawn does what again? Yeah. Okay. It's going to pass. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to crew this. And we're gonna take a bit of a beating here. We're gonna pass to blockers. Yeah, so that hurts. But we have a lot of things that can get us looking nicer. So we're gonna get Svella out. She blocks these cats like nobody's business. Drop a druid, and then we have some blockers. And honestly, now at this point, it looks like we're going to be we're gonna be a bit behind on things. But, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, we just need one good thing to get us through this. We just have to deal with the chariot. And honestly, at this point, like, this might be we trade chariot for chariot if they attack. That could be the line we take here. Really depends on what our opponent got going on in their hand. So they're 5 land. Hopefully that doesn't unlock them in a way that really is bad for us. That's one of the things I was talking about that's not great. So, luckily they can't get it this turn. Okay. Pass to attackers. Cool. This is fine. Okay. That mace is scary. Does it give trample? Nah, just vigilance. Okay. We passed to blockers. Drop this guy here. Svella, you can get on one of these cats. Let's go there. Another one of the cats. Let's get this guy. No, we don't want to turn that guy into a 3/3. Let's just go like that. Okay, that's looking great. Let's just draw an Ugin off the top. That's not an Ugin. Okay. This costs 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could drop the Leyline Tyrant, which slows a lot of things down. I think we do this. Terror of the Peaks is going to be very good for us. We're going to have to chump the hell out of this, but now at this point, every creature we cast is going to do good for us. They have this Dawn in the waiting, so that's not like too bad. They go to their hand too, so it's not the end of the world. We're just going to have to get ready to chump this mace, for sure. But it is nice now that every creature we play gives us a fight. Yeah, that's fine. They want that's probably for the draw as opposed to the land, because they would have played their land by now if they had that. Yeah, we got Reese. He's going to be turning into an elk for sure. And they're not attaching that this turn, which means they're probably not attacking, which means it's a good day to be me. I would attack with the boar though. Great draw. Okay. Ooh, not as good. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to make a Manalith. Yeah, we create the Manalith. We're going to nuke Reese because we want them to spend their money casting him again. Like, we just ate so much of their casting power. And then we bring in this boy and we start killing their cats. Nice. And we are going to swing in with this guy. We are going to swing in with our 5/4. All right. I feel like things are beginning to stabilize. This could shift in a moment's notice, as always. That's just, you know, they could... I mean, they only have 5 mana, and like this mace is just going to be chumping. Like that's just what's going to happen there. The castle with Svella, is that good? It probably seems, because the abilities of creatures. All right, so they have 5, 6 mana this turn. Still only getting back 2 creatures with their Dawn. And this dude costs 5. So if we don't draw a good creature, we're going to be Svellaing next turn for sure. Because we want to get a creature on the board. Because if they don't remove this, every creature nukes. Every creature is going to kill a cat. Or a Reese if we don't have anything else. They're going to put this on. Sure. Yep. That's fine. We're going to just block. We're going to just chump it. Yeah. We could just kill it. No, because then it goes into the graveyard. Yeah, we're chomping because we're just like... We are in a much better place than our opponents are, assuming they don't have anything that impacts this. So, yeah. They're looking at their graveyard. They're counting 2 creatures. They could have other things. A fight would be bad if they had a fight spell to kill this guy. Oh, no, that's fine. What are they returning? Ah, okay. So we have 1 turn left with our friends. So with that, luckily, that means that we just take this turn off. We swing in with the boys. And this is any target to any target. Okay. We put this here. And then we pass. Four, five, six. So we don't have enough to take advantage of this. They're going to pass to attackers. Throw another cat in front. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to spend this on that. It's going to kill the shoat. The brindle shoat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. All right. We want this 2 mana here, I think. We could do 3 mana, but I think we just want to kill one of their cats. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to pay 2. Weird way that this goes. Kill a cat, take that with us when we go. Creates a 3/3. That guy gets... We're running out of chump blockers. Come here. Okay. But... Alright, let's try this out. 6, 7, 8. We can do this. And then we can copy it. Okay, we put this. That's a little bit of a whiff. Oh, brutal. Okay, we can bring this guy out at least. So yeah, that was a bit of a whiff, but doing that again next turn is going to be sick. That was a little bit unfortunate, that one right there. But what can you do, right? What are we scared of? Nothing, really. I mean, this guy's spooky. He looks spooky for number 1. Number 2, we have no thing. We're going to be taking 3 damage. Oh, I guess you just cast the spell. Yes. Creatures can't block creatures you control. Power less than it. Okay, we got to kill that. That's probably going to eat the transformation. Okay. So we're going to take 6 here, which is a little bit rough. That is spicy. Oh, okay. So we just do 3 here. It's pretty boring that it just comes to that, but like that's Brawl for you, right? So we just do 3. Can we make one of these before we go? We have, yeah, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can make one of these. Let's make a Manalith before she goes. Let's play Ugin. We're going to say 3. And just solve a lot of problems. Like, yeah, our board's gone too. She costs 5. Okay. But now we have an Ugin, and they have no board, and they have colors that are hard to deal with Ugin without anything else to back it up. White? Ooh, and all those guys are exiled too. Holy cow, that's nice. All of these guys were gone. Prevent all non-combat damage to you and creatures you control. Whenever non-token enters, create a unicorn. Okay. Cultivate is not great. Target this. So it gets him up. We don't get the bonus on this because of this guy. But we can get Svella out. And we can also cultivate. Two, we want a red. Put this one on the battlefield, and then we'll also, you know what, I'm gonna keep one because we could draw the card that cares about discarding. Are we gonna -5 this? Depends on what our opponent plays for sure, because this is gonna be annoying. Like, then you ask, but why did you play Svella? Well, because I think it's still the right thing to do, and we have the mana to cast her again, because we can get another, we can get 2 of these out, 2 Manaliths out. Yeah, that's not a problem. I have no concern about this. This guy might be the most annoying, but I'm still just, like, not too bothered. Yes. We are going to probably -5 this next turn to get our opponent really on the back foot. We can play this guy after. We're going to make a Manalith. Or do we just... No, we do this. You know what? Let's see what we get when we do this. And I was wrong about the Lithform engine. It's definitely worth it. Alright, we get the Tarask. And we get... this one that costs 7. The battlefield. Sorry, Domri, you're getting out of here, brother. Alright, and then this goes up to 5. Get rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I would like you to not be in there. And we drop you. And we still keep this because we do have... Excuse me, you have haste? Oh, the game's over? Do you cast this? You do cast it! Oh my god, all that work and just the Tarask is busted. Alright, you know, that was a good game. We really had to work with that one. Ugin is a lifesaver in Brawl. Who would have thought it? Definitely me. Definitely me. Chulane. He's banned, right? Ooh, we're gonna mulligan this hand. I don't even... Ooh, it got worse. It got worse. We are going to go to 6 here. Yeah, we'll keep this one. And the Waking of the Trolls can go away. So this guy's pretty busted, if I remember correctly. When you cast a creature spell, draw a card, then put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's kind of bonkers. We probably should play the Cold Steel Heart first, actually. Okay. So, this is, no, actually, this is fine. We want to get this out. Want to get Svella. And just take their ramp away. Just get rid of the ramp where we can. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We are going to play Toski here. Because then that now puts them on the... That's very nice for us. Alright, so they're going to have enough to play Chulane this turn. And we don't have a way to deal with that, which is a little bit spooky scary. I'm not going to lie. Okay, they didn't play him this turn. That is a great card for them, though. Okay. Ton of cool options here. And I think the thing is we just get more card draw. We're not going to grab stuff to... Yeah, I'll just draw 2 cards. Cool. That's a great draw. That's going to be saved for you next turn. So this turn we want to do a bunch. We want to start with you. Into you. Yep, and then go into this. And we're going to say green for our Cold Steel Heart this turn. We could have dropped him, but I want to do this guy with landfall. And we want this, all right, they're going to draw a card. We're going to play Kogla, and then our opponent is going to scoop-dee-poop-dee. Fight, Kogla, fight! And then we just send in the clowns. We're not going to send in Svella, though. We would like to draw, make a Manalith with her. Draw 3 cards. Seems good. Seems like things are going pretty good for us right now. Elvish Visionary, they're drawing a card. Okay. Yeah. This guy destroys artifacts or enchantment when he attacks. Kogla, you big mighty ape. So strong. So powerful. Elvish Warmaster, sure. Sure, sure. So card draw is good on both sides. Card draw is nice on both sides for sure. So, we're going to go to us. We're going to make a Manalith. Because we need the mana. We need it. That's a fun draw. All right, so we do this first. Yes. And then we drop him out. That's going to bump this guy up even more. Then we're going to get some nice card draw. And then we drop a land. And then we're going to swing with pretty much everybody. We're going to destroy that. All right, that's fine. I don't really know what that does for, yeah, they're going to kill this and stop some damage. But we'll still draw 3 cards. Ooh, okay. We have enough to play both of these next turn. So we're going to put a stop on their upkeep. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And we also kill this so they can't get to 7 and play Chulane this turn. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Paradise Druid, yep. Yeah, they got a bunch of, like, honestly, like, we've both been drawing a bunch of cards. 79 to 77. We'll be keeping pace on those. So that's fun. All right. They knew we had it. So we beat Chulane and Omnath. I mean, Omnath was a bit mana screwed, but you know, that's what you get for running 4 colors. That Chulane one, I think, was like a warranted victory. So I'm happy with how that one went. A unicorn. This is mono white? Or do they have green? They do have green. Okay, it's Selesnya. I can run this hand. I think this hand's not great, but it's not terrible. We're going to keep it. Us going first is also nice. Going to see if we draw a mountain before we play this as a mountain. Oh, so jealous. Ramp turn 1? I'll just have to ramp turn 2 like some sort of scrub. We have removal for their ramp. She's a 4/4. She's pretty big. What does this guy do? Interesting. What does this guy do? Our opponent it's looking mighty nice with what they're trying to pull. It's gonna block her out. And we would like you to kill you. They can't get her out this turn. Emil, sorry, it could be a, I don't know. That's a unicorn. I don't know its gender. I shouldn't assume. The unicorn out this turn, which is nice. What the heck are you? I'm liking what our opponent's doing. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm really digging it. I would love a land off the top. That's really good. It's a bit awkward, though, because I think we actually kind of want to make a thing. So let's just pass and make a Manalith. Because then we can get Gargaroth out next turn, and if they can't deal with it... Nice. Creature card? Sure. We do have a lot of creature removal still. That's not great. I mean, that's not too bad, actually. It's spooky, but like it could definitely be worse. So it's up to 4, so we can play the Gargaroth next turn without any fear. And if we get a land, all right, that's going to transform into Gaia's Cradle, or whatever the card is. Yeah. All right, our opponent's definitely doing the ramp better than we are. They're having a good time. The thing is, though, they are running out of Go Juice, which is nice. Man, this mana situation is rough. We need to get to 6. We could take another turn off, but I just, like, don't like that. So, like, let's just get the Gargaroth out. He's big. This guy doesn't deal with it. We're going to get a 4/4 probably, sorry, a 3/3 out of this probably. We're going to attack with the Gargaroth next turn for sure. He actually might eat the Paradise Druid with this. It's fine. He's going to then bring out the Apparition with his mana. He has 5 mana. He's going to flash some creatures. Okay, this is a little bit juicy. In my notes, I'm writing down this Emil deck. That sounds fun. I'm kind of liking what my opponent's doing. Yeah, that's fine. What is he going to grab? He grabs Svella. So we're going to, unfortunately, not get anything out of it. But we want this thing dead. And luckily we can with this. Sorry, 1 second. We have a few choices. We want you gone, but we actually want, like... Sorry, you're priority number 1. But I think priority number 1 is attack with the Gargaroth and draw a card. That's a good draw. They take the damage, which makes sense. They don't want to lose their precious creatures. We play this. Then we play, so you're going to cost 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have a lot of mana. So we do gotta, but I mean, once again, this is the only thing we're worried about the Skyclave. So I think we do grab you. And then we kill Emil. Yeah, and they're going to have a bunch from the, their Itlamok. But, like, what are they flashing that I'm scared of? The Elvish Visionary is kind of spooky. But at this point now, things are looking, like, not terrible. Getting to attack each turn with the Gargaroth is going to be nice. That's a great card. That's a great card for them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Few choices. Step number 1, we attack. Attack like that. And we're going to probably create a beast here, but we'll draw a card, because if we can get like an Ugin, that card's also really good. Yep. Okay, we do this guy first. Yeah, we do the one that has more first. And then we do this. Go like that. Okay. Now we have choices to make. And I think the correct choice is we get rid of that Trostani Discordant. I know I could kick this, but I just think we don't have the time. Because right now they have... I mean, they can use this to, like, cycle card draw a lot. That's fine. That's fine. We will, the Elvish Visionary is, like, the next one on our list. Make 1,000,000 mana. They get 2 flashes. They're going to flash the Visionary to draw a card. It's beautiful. So nice and so tricky. So fun for everybody involved. I like this deck, though, what my opponent's doing. Yeah, make 1,000,000 mana. Make 1,000,000 life. Flash the Visionary. It's juicy. What do we do to beat this? An Ugin is what we do to beat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Ugin's our only ticket out of here. I mean, they could flash this, right? Oh no, they're out of mana. That's not an Ugin. Okay, we attack with the boys. And we draw a card. You're not a Nugan either. I think we might be SOL. He's gonna flash that. That's cool. Draw a card, get some mana, get some life. It's juicy, man. It's juicy. Let's get this guy out. He does nothing, but we get Big Thing on board. Big Thing on board is how we beat this deck. It's the only hope we have, just big things on board, right? Oh, that's a big thing on their board! It's huge! It's huge! Oh my god, and he can flash it? Oh, that's so cool! Oh man, no, yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna just be like, nice. Actually, can I give a... Here, have this guy. This is incredible. Yeah, dude, do it. It's yours. Oh my god. Woo! Cool deck. I really like it. Muldrotha. Sultai? Oh, I'll keep this hand. Sultai. You may play a permanent from your graveyard. I do want to build one for him. I think that would be pretty fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's ramp. We're both doing it. We're both going to the moon. It's gonna cost 9, huh? Ooh, I don't even know what you do. Control his loyal abilities. Fractal. Okay. Seems nice. Seems like a good time. Ooh, I'll play the Chariot. I think the Chariot can be pretty good here, actually. We could have got more like land, like stuff out for ramping, but I just think this Chariot can put some good pressure on this deck, which we kind of need, right? I love all this ramping we're doing. Look at us go. Oh, they just killed it, huh? They just freaking killed it. They're like, I don't care, it's dead. Let's get some Svella out as well. I mean, I suppose they can just play it from their discard pile, so I should not be... that should not color me too surprised. That really shouldn't be something where I'm like, egads! They've done it! We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if they play Muldrotha this turn, we can just like chuck our Kogla into it. No, we'll just take a bunch. Give it to me, baby. Oh god, I hate Time Warp. I hate it. So, I mean, they basically just hit me for 4 during their turn. That wasn't that impressive of a thing to Time Warp. But I mean, I suppose, once again, with Mr. Muldrotha, they can play that from their discard pile. So, we really would like to find a way, like a Relic of Progenitus, I think is the only thing we have in this deck that deals with the graveyard. Okay. Okay. A land off the top would have been really nice. We can drop you. It's a bit tricky to know what the best thing to do here is. Yeah, I'm not really sure the best avenue to take here. Yeah, I wonder if they're like, what can I do? I have so many things. Do I play my Muldrotha? Oh, I suppose they can't play What's Its Nuts. They can't play Time Warp from the graveyard. I'm dumb. She's only permanents and things. Okay, we want to deal with that. Yes. That's a good draw. We get Kogla. We do this. We have him fight that. Yeah, you gotta draw your card. Kogla, get in! Let's go there. So, just want to take this Liliana down a bit. They might double block. They are going to get 2 cards. They're going to get 3 cards. But I think it's... all of this is pretty nice. I should have attacked with him too, now that I think about it. They might have blocked there, though, and changed things. Yeah, draw your cards. I don't care. Take your card advantage over me. Go for it. You do you. 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more of those. It looks like our opponent is kind of stuck on lands, but so are we. So, what the heck? Oh, that's a Snarl. I thought that was like some sort of 6 spell, and I'm like, what the heck is this thing? Oh my god, it looks incredible. Search for Oscanta, strong card. Is it enough for us to go, no thank you? That's the question. Yes. That's a good draw. You would like this as a mountain. We can't do Tarask yet, so we're going to draw 3 cards. Cool. Alright. Let's send the squad at Lily and see what they do. Oh, they have something here. Yeah, man, that's totally cool. Go for it, baby. Let's get Lily out of here. Yeah, kill one of the cats. Do it. Yeah, they'll draw the card. Man, that does suck. They have 7 cards in hand, but we have mana. All right, we would love... I mean, they're probably never... like, they have to play their Muldrotha eventually, right? That's the secret. They have to do something eventually. So the question is, what are they going to do? And Ugin. Destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors. I mean, that's pretty minor. Creating a 2/2, that's a little bit more annoying. Yeah, that's totally fine. We have those? Okay. Yeah, that's total. That's honestly, they have 2 mana open. Get Ugin out of here. Honestly, I think I might just try to do her ability twice. So I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to like use too many of my resources when I have this free resource on the table. The Azcanta is like, that's bad. That's what we call bad, bad, not good. Especially because soon this guy's going to be huge. He's going to be huge. 5, 8, 9. So we have the 8, and then we have the 2 that we could copy her ability and do it twice. So that's nice, at least. That is good. So we'll see what happens. Well, it's just gonna not do anything. Oh, all right, let's do this. Okay. They'll need to react to this because this is basically just free value. Okay, they're not reacting to that. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, a lot of good choices here. I think we're just going to grab that. Even though the relic is nice, they've not cast their Muldrotha, even though they have the mana for it. So they have to have something. Question is now the time? It is not the time. All right, let's destroy their Azcanta. They don't even activate it. I am very confused. Oh baby, I've never played with these lands before. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pass to them again. What the heck are you? Sure. Do it, baby. When enters the battlefield, double the power of each other creature you control until the end of the turn. Okay, sure, yeah. That's fine. We just throw a cat in front of this guy. Sacrifice an island. He can't be blocked this turn. Is he doing it? He is not doing it. Okay, so we can just do this. Sure. Uro's sick. Let's go like this. Let's duplicate that, please. Ooh. I think we're going to take... We could take the Solemn. Solemn's good. It's going to draw us a bunch of cards. Let's do that. We would love to. We'll grab Forest. You Battlefield. We go him. Yeah, we do him. then Oro's gonna be sacrificed, sorry. Let me resolve that. Okay. Yes, please. Fun. Okay. Put it on him, please. Okay. We have a lot of choices. X or less. No, he's not great right now. The Tarask seems sick. But so does the Gargaroth. But we're going to do the Tarask. Because dude is sick. Yes, I would love to draw a card. Oh, this is all me, huh? Lightning Strike's neat. This dude doesn't have haste or anything, but let's still go for it. So, oh, you would have been great if I had you first. Okay. So now let's say we attack with everybody. Is this a moment where math is for blockers? Oh, those guys all have summoning sickness, huh? So we do the 6/6, the 11, we do that, so it's not much. We kill you. See what our opponent does. Okay, that could be fun. How much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 mana. Okay. He's going to block the Tarask. Yes. So our opponent could just play a board wipe, which will be not great for us. We think we just end the turn here. I'm curious to see what our opponent can... Like, they have a ton of things they can do. They have, what, 6? They have 8 mana? This will be the turn they're going to have to do something, though. They're going to have to do something for sure here. They have 9 mana. Look at the top 7 cards. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be pretty good for them, if I do say so myself. Oh, okay. They had nothing. I was very nervous. I mean, we were in a good position, but I did not expect to walk away with a win there. Just they had so many cards in hand. But, you know, you can't beat the big guys. And honestly, this Lithoform engine, I said in an earlier game in this video that it's kind of just like fun and like it's kind of, is it going to get there? But it gets there. It does the job. Like doing that ability twice is pretty sick. All right, welcome back. Here's one last look at the deck list. One thing, Lithoform engine really brought it. I enjoyed what this thing brought to the deck. I kind of put this in because I thought, hey, it's interesting. Things that I never got to do with it, which I thought could be fun, was like duplicate, you know, the copy target permanent part of it, and it becomes a token. Doing something like that would have been really nice to get, especially like something like the Gargaroth or the Verdurous Gearhulk. I just think something like that could have been pretty sweet. Yeah, though overall, I really enjoyed this deck. It was, it's a playstyle I like playing, especially in Brawl. And honestly, I'm interested to do more in this series. Excuse me. If you guys are interested in seeing it. So if there's any commanders that you want me to build around in Brawl, let me know in the comments. I can look at those while also building some of my own. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing or like every 2 weeks, or just whenever I get the craving and interest in a deck that I want to film for you guys. But thanks for watching. Like the video would be great. Comment, let me know what you think of the commander or any other commanders you're playing. just all of it, supporting the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. It helps us make more videos like this, as well as all the other videos we make on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.